You've probably heard the phrase time is money, but what if I told you that your time is more valuable than you realize? Studies show that people who constantly make themselves available for others are actually losing out on up to 25% of their potential productivity. That's a quarter of your time gone, just from being too accessible. Surprising, right? What if being less available could actually fast-track your career? That's exactly what we're diving into today. We're going to explore why strategically saying no can be one of the best career moves you make. This isn't about being selfish, it's about becoming more intentional with your time and energy. In the next chapters, we'll look at how to build an aura of mystery that makes you more valuable, how boundaries can give you freedom, and why great leaders aren't always the ones showing up to every meeting. It's time to stop being everyone's go-to and start becoming someone others truly want to work with. Ready to take control of your career? Let's dive in. Chapter 1, The Power of Disappearing. Why being too available hurts your career. Have you ever felt like you're always available, always saying yes to every request? That might be hurting your career more than you think. Research shows that people who are constantly on call can easily burn out and lose their edge. In a study by the American Psychological Association, 60% of workers said being constantly available led to stress and exhaustion. Being too available also reduces your value. If you're always there, people stop seeing you as special or unique. Your time and energy are precious, so treat them like they are. By saying no more often, you create a sense of scarcity, which actually increases your worth in the workplace. Think about it, would you rather have a VIP ticket or a regular admission pass? Scarcity builds demand. In the words of Carl Jung, the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. And part of becoming who you truly are means recognizing that you don't have to be available all the time to prove your worth. Chapter 2, The Art of Mysterious Mastery, Crafting an Irresistible Reputation. Imagine being the person everyone wants to work with, but you're hard to reach. Sounds like the dream, right? Well, it's possible when you become more selective with your time. In his book The 48 Laws of Power, Robert Greene talks about how power is built through mystery. When you are too available, you remove the mystery, and with it, your allure. A powerful reputation is built over time by showing up when it matters most, not when it's convenient. People will remember you for your expertise, not your availability. Think about high-level experts in any field. Are they answering emails every minute of the day? No. They've mastered the art of creating a reputation where their time is valuable because they make it rare. Chapter 3, Boundaries equals Freedom. How to escape the always-on trap. Being constantly available means you've become a prisoner to your own schedule. You might think answering every email or taking every meeting is helping your career, but it's actually draining you. According to a Gallup survey, 60% of employees feel overwhelmed by the constant pressure of being available all the time. Setting boundaries isn't selfish, it's smart. It's about protecting your time so that you can focus on what truly matters. When you say no to unimportant tasks, you create space for the work that pushes your career forward. If you're always at the beck and call of others, you'll never have time to focus on your own goals. Take a page from Steve Jobs' book. He was notorious for being unreachable at times. Why? Because he needed time to think and innovate without constant distractions. By learning to say no to things that don't serve you, you regain your freedom and creativity. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more tips on boosting your career and mastering the art of personal boundaries. Chapter 4, From Doer to Leader, Why Availability is a Leadership Weakness. Being a leader doesn't mean doing everything yourself. In fact, the best leaders know how to delegate and focus on high-impact decisions. If you're always available for every small task, you're not leading, you're doing. And that's a mistake. Research from Gallup shows that the best managers spend only 20% of their time on day-to-day tasks and 80% on leadership and strategy. If you're stuck in the weeds, you can't move your career forward. Leaders who focus on vision, strategy, and team building see higher success rates. Availability isn't a mark of leadership, vision is. By stepping back and letting others take the reins, you show your ability to lead, not micromanage. The more available you are for tasks, the less you're focused on creating lasting value. The sooner you stop doing everything yourself, the faster you can move toward bigger opportunities. Chapter 5, The Silent Negotiation. Letting go of the need to prove yourself. Constantly making yourself available may stem from a fear of not being good enough. But guess what? The more you feel like you need to prove yourself, the less impactful you actually are. According to a study by the Harvard Business Review, The most successful professionals are those who don't feel the need to over-explain or over-justifying their worth. Instead of being in a rush to prove yourself, learn to let your work speak for itself. When you stop trying to be everywhere and do everything, you let your skills and expertise shine. When people don't see you constantly scrambling to prove yourself, they start to see you as someone who is confident and capable. This idea goes back to what Carl Jung said: the most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. Embrace your skills, trust your value, and stop trying to justify it by being available all the time. When you let go of this need, you unlock the next level of your career. Chapter 6: The Transformation of Unavailable. How to leverage your time for maximum impact. Being unavailable isn't about avoiding work. It's about being more strategic with your time. The best professionals know that time is their most valuable asset. Studies show that people who carefully manage their time and focus on important tasks are 30% more productive than those who are constantly available for everything. So how do you leverage your time? It's simple: be intentional. Block out time for deep work, and protect it from distractions. Don't answer emails immediately, and don't accept every meeting request. Instead, carve out time for the activities that drive your career forward, whether that's brainstorming ideas, learning a new skill, or networking with industry leaders. Jung's idea of transformation is about moving from chaos to control. When you stop being available all the time, you start taking control of your life and career. This control creates a sense of purpose and direction that attracts bigger opportunities. By being more selective with your time, you start to align your career with what truly matters, and that's where real growth happens. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a career-boosting tip. It's time to take charge of your time and start advancing your career today.